Alright, pack number 3. What you missed in between there is I picked up an Elixir of Immortality and I dropped my Vastwood Gorger, which may not end up staying like it is, but we'll see. A rare is not very good. So we're looking at Torch Fiend, Chandra's Fury, Arsonist, or Titanic Growth. And I think I want the Titanic Growth. We already have a fair amount of 2-drops. We got Krenko's Command, double Mog Flunkies, and a Visionary. Yeah, and I like having ways to pump our guys. So, yep. We get an Intrepid Hero, Spike Baloth, another Forest Mage, or Deadly Recluse. We already have a lot of low drop stuff to clutter the board, so I think we need to fill out the top of our curve a little bit. I'm going to take another a Spike Baloth, I think. Another Forest Mage wouldn't be terrible, but having some trample is going to be nice. Though Intrepid Hero would kill it. Here we'll take a Bond Beetle. Plummet's also a nice sideboard option. I know some players like Conley Woods like to main deck this card, but I'm not as big a fan as some others. So I'll take a Bond Beetle. Not sure if I want to play the Elixir, but we'll see what happens. I'll take a Dragon Hatchling here. We also have a Ring of Valkis, but I have a little less creatures than I would like at this point, so I'm going to try to fill out some more here as we go along. So we're looking at, I think, 24 playables, because I hid 2 of the Goblin Battle Jesters by accident. I might cut the Elixir. Normally with such a low curve, I would want to run 16 land, but I'll run 17 just because I have the Evolving Wilds. And it's pretty much just a splash of green at this point. I might even go like 10-6 with the Evolving Wilds. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good though. We have some evasive finishers. I just need to take a closer look at the curve, I think, and make sure we can be fast enough to not need the high drop finishers to push through, because we've also got ways to get around it. But Cleaver Riot, I'm not a big fan of it. I think I'm going to take the Dragon Hatchling. Having 2 is not ideal, but this way if we draw just one of them, like get it out turn 2, we can get in for some good damage in the air. And again, I'm valuing the low drop creatures more than almost anything else here. I'm going to hide the Elixir, because I might just sideboard it in against super aggro. So yeah, we've got this plus the 2 Goblin Battle Jesters, so I need to cut 1 card, I think. And I'll figure that out in a minute. I still feel like I'm really low on playables. It'll probably be the Trumpet Blast. But again, we'll see. Because the only way we can get 2 for 1 on creatures is Krenko's Command, so I don't know how good it's going to be. I think I'm going to take a Fire Elemental, because it's a nice finisher. It's pretty much a green creature in red. Normally for this mana cost in red, you'd expect like a 6/1 or something, just because red is not known for very efficiently costed good body creatures, so it's an interesting card, even though it's vanilla. And here we get a Romaging Goblin, which I will happily take. We're looking at more playables than I need. We have 25 playables right now, possibly 26, because we have the triple Battle Jesters. I'm pretty sure the green is substantial enough to warrant splashing, because we almost have enough playables to go mono red, but I really want to play with like Rancor and Force Mage and Titanic Growth and whatnot, and so we have some big bodies at the end, although Fire Elemental does help with that if we were to go mono green or red. But yeah, I like where we're at right now. It'll just take a little bit of analysis to see what we need to cut. Alright, we have a very late trading post, which surprises me because I've played with the card a lot, and it's just very good utility. We don't have a lot of options to break it. Like, we don't have very many artifacts or anything of that sort, but I'm tempted to take it just because if we get to the long game, you know, we got goats, and then we have, you know, discarding our irrelevant stuff to gain 4 life. I don't see, I don't know. I'm going to take a smelt just because I'm not sure how well it's going to fit in. We're looking pretty high on the playables list. I think I'm going to take another Chandra's Fury. I wasn't totally sold on this card, but it's basically a Lava Axe -1 plus the option of killing their dudes, so in that respect it's actually not bad. I'll get rid of this because it's going to provide some annoying bodies on the field that we don't want. So it looks like we need to cut 2 or 3 cards here, and I'm not totally sure what they're going to be. I think we have a good number of creatures. We've got 14 plus Krenko's Command, and then obviously we have like our non-negotiable non-creatures like Rancor and Mark of Mutiny, and then our removal suite. But again, I'm just gonna wait until we get to deck construction and figure it out. I'll go ahead and pause this for you guys and let you know if you miss anything. I'll take a plummet, and we'll be back for deck construction. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. Actually, I missed one thing. I'm going to take the Ring of Valkis, which I picked up while I was unpaused, or while I was paused, so you guys didn't see that. I also picked up another smelt for the sideboard, but that was about it. We're looking at 28 playables, which definitely needs to be cut down to at least 24. I was looking at Wild Guess, and I think I'm going to cut it, because while it looks pretty good as a draw 2 for 2, it's really more of a filter card, because you're losing this card plus the card you discard to get 2. So I don't think it's what we want to do on turn 2, so because we have so many so far. I think I'm also going to cut 1 Dragon Hatchling, because having multiple out is not going to be good for us, and we already have a lot of other good 2-drops. And then I'm also thinking about cutting one of the Chandra's Furies, because we don't want to have too many high drop creatures, or not creatures rather, but just cards at the 5 mana spot. Just want to be able to play more things. So I think I'm going to cut one of those. So removal wise, we've got Searing Spear, these 2, Mark of Mutiny sort of counts, and then just any sort of ways to get them to chump block with our Rancors and Volcanic Strengths and Growths and whatnot. So I think we just need to cut one more card. It might be the Canyon Minotaur, because it's just a 3/3 for 4. Even though Battle Jester has a worse body, its effect is going to be much better for us. So I think I like the way this looks. Bring in the Evolving Wilds, and I'm thinking either 10-6 or 9-7 in favor of mountains. Let's pile by color. Yeah, considerably more red. The only double red cards are these 2, but I think we have like double the amount of red cards, so I think we might want to go 10-6, because we only need like 1 forest all game. So let's see what they suggest. They want 12-4, but I'm going to say 12-6, because we pretty much have 7 forests. We've got the Evolving Wilds, and yeah, I like the way this looks. Okay, we've got about 15 creatures, which is a pretty good number, and I like the way this looks, so we'll go ahead and submit and be back for the first round.